She had a definite vision about the impact Six College would have on student residential life.
I think most of the stuff that really will be exciting will happen in the res halls. And remember that I told you that I really want to create a digital lifestyle for the students, which sounds really crazy, and it sounds as if I want to create nerds. I do not. What we create for the students, so this is the College Born Wireless. Everything in the dorms is wireless. And we have devices, we have software that allow the students to interact with the campus in a different way. And very importantly, it allows the students to express themselves in a different way. So what I hope we can create is really an environment that is not driven and determined and limited by physical space anymore. So where we break down physical, something where people thought, okay, this is the library, this is where the provost is, this is where we live. And those, in order to get to those, I literally have to leave my dorm and I have to walk. That doesn't have to happen anymore. Let me give you an example for the libraries. So the libraries also understand that, there used to be a time when people came to us and you physically had to go and in order to get information and to really learn something new. What they see is there is a shift in needs. Students, they are used to what is out there in the internet. They know, they go to Google and they can get everything they need. Now what they have to learn is that the library is provides something very important. It provides experts that help you to analyze and to digest and to evaluate what is out there. So the information literacy is something that the experts in the library can students. Those are the experts that have to help students to understand and to learn the skills that I was talking about. So how does this tie in? The library is very interested in doing experiments and saying, okay, what do we have to become in order to become a partner for the students and in order to become a partner in learning? So we will have access to the library and we will have access to resources in the library, such as videos, such as slide collections, where the students don't have to go there anymore. They can sit here in the dorms, they can sit here, and what I hope is going to happen is that we form learning communities in the dorms where the students stay in their dorms, where they can have access to the video that the professor was talking about in the class at 2 o'clock in the morning, where they can sit with their friends, have it on the screen, can capture it, can edit it, can do something with it and really work with this. And they can do this in their environment. They don't have to leave because the information is coming to them.
I then asked her the implications of these changes on the Six College and her role as provost.
We are spending quite a bit of, as an institution, quite a bit of money creating computer labs. Again, physical space with computers. Now, our students come with computers. 99% of the students come with computers. So what does that mean? It means that I don't have to spend my money on those labs, and if I create labs, they have to be quite a notch higher with more sophisticated software. If that is the case, how do I assure that students learn this software? Also, what are they doing in the dorms? How are they using the internet? They are truly exchanging information, and of course they are also doing Napster and all kinds of things. So bandwidth, you think, okay, I know what you and I are using, so you put something in there, you see it just doesn't work. They are crashing the capacity of the campus because of their lifestyle. So we have to understand, for them, they are on there all the time, but yet they are very social people. And so how are they using this and still keeping, their interactivity alive? Our students grew up with the internet. Our students grew up with the computer. And I think that is something we don't understand, what that means for, the mindset, the lifestyle. And that is, I think, what we have to be able to listen to this, and we have to be able to say, okay, so what does that mean for what we have to provide here, how we can interact with them, what kind of services do they expect? And they really expect other services. That's the point. And they expect to be able to have access to information instantaneously. And they mean every information. They want to know, they don't want a schedule of classes anymore. They want to be able to just go to the internet and find out. My kids, 18, 15, 13, they were the first to look at, they have to go to a friend's house, they don't know exactly where they live, they go to MapQuest, right? Well, they taught me that that is the way to do this. We go to the beach, you know what they do first? They check on the internet how the surf is. And they determine if they take a boogie board or a surfboard. That's how the kids use the information. It's second nature. They don't think about this.
We end with our interview of Dr. Bill Griswold, computer science professor at UC San Diego and a member of the 6th College faculty. We ask him to comment on his expectations for K-12 education.
I'm looking for ways to create the next generation of leaders in this state. Technology is a part of that, but really what I'm talking about is a fundamental change in the structure, in the way we organize learning in the high schools and the university. If students don't come to this university ready to take charge of their lives, of their education, and to take part in inventing the future, we have a problem. And we have 4 years with them here. But they've had 18 years before getting here that they need to be prepared to be doing that kind of stuff. It's a tremendous responsibility. The future is in beta now. And if we don't take that attitude, if we live in the present as we did in the past, rather than living in the present as we might in the future, we may not be ready for that future.